Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people of the world. It's me, Lainey, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Before we get started on me talking and rambling, as per usual, I would like to heavily apologize for the audio in this video, because my nose is squishy and rumbly, and that is not the correct word to describe what's happening. It's blocked. It's a little bit blocked, so I sound a bit off. Also, the fan on my laptop is going insane, and then also I have my other fan on because it's hot. So there's a lot of poor noise choices and poor choices overall, but here we are. I hope it's not unbearable, and thank you for sticking around for this PSA. I don't know what this is called, but anyway, hello, hi, how are you? It is 1 p.m. I'm not usually awake at this time. There's also traffic noises. Jesus. Anyway, irrelevant. Let's talk about this drawing, shall we? Anyway, how many times can I say anyway before it becomes too obnoxious? Oh, I've passed that point? Dang it. Sorry. I have been playing, well, not recently, about a year or so ago, my friends were super obsessed with this game called Rock Galactic, and then for absolutely no reason, all of us at the same time just stopped playing it, but recently we've been playing it again, and it has been super fun. What is Rock Galactic? Thank goodness you asked. I should probably look up a better definition on the game. Oh, I'm gonna just make one up? Oh, fantastic. Why am I talking? Why am I answering my own questions? That is so obnoxious. Anyway, Rock Galactic is video game. Good. There's a lot of shooting involved. Fun. You shoot big evil space spiders. I don't know how to pronounce what they're called in the game. I've just been calling them space spiders. But basically, you're dwarves, you mine, you kill, there's lots of machines, because these are dwarves in space. Hell yeah. They're not your typical fantasy dwarves, these are dwarves in space, bro. There's 4 different classes that you can choose to play. You can switch between them. Every time you play them, you gain level points, so you're like personal level rises, but also character class levels rise individually, and it can customize what your dwarf looks like, which is a lot of fun. That's one of my favorite parts. You just go and you complete missions, and there's many different types of missions that you can do, from mining ones to killing one specifically, and my absolute all-time favorite is called Drill Dozer, where there's this giant drill that just decimates the world around it, and it's fantastic. Dottie, they call the giant drill Doretta, or Dottie, and she might be the love of my life after my wives. I'm kidding, that's a joke, I'm not married. Legitimately, if you're online, you got your online marriage partners that aren't real, but irrelevant. We're talking about dwarf game right now. So yeah, we've got the 4 different classes. So the other day, because in Rock Galactic, the character model is typically more like male, but different dwarf laws is like female dwarves look just like male dwarves, and I'm like, cool, but I want to draw myself looking more squishy and girly than that. And then I had a lot of fun doing that, and I'm like, I want to make a team of girls, one of every all of the classes, because you can play with up to 4 people in like a team and do missions together with people. If that wasn't the case, then I would not be playing the game, because anxiety. But so I have the 4 different girls here, one of each of the 4 different classes. We have got Driller, which I think is one of the more chaotic ones out of the 4 of them. You've got a flamethrower as your main weapon, first of all. Sometimes it's an ice gun, depending on what you've unlocked. And you've got these massive drills on your hand that just carve the world around you to your will. It's insane. I don't know how video games work and how all the programming, but like the fact that you could just like be like, oh yeah, this world, dig through it. insane. And then we've got the driller, by the way, is in my drawing here. Her name is Ginger. I love her. I love all of these girls. Their designs are up for change because I made all of these just up on the spot, so not all of them are absolutely perfect. Some of them I don't really know what exactly to do with them, but I'm working on it. So yeah, her name's Ginger. She's the driller. Drillers' uniforms are yellow, and that's all about the driller. Next is the gunner. They're green. This gunner, her name is Gooey, short, and for her first name, or her last name, which is Goober. I love her. I love them all. I don't know why I keep saying I love them. But gunners, they've just got like big ass machine guns, and they mow down people everywhere. They also have, because every class has like a navigation sort of tool. For drillers, it's the giant drills that shape the world. For gunners, they've got zip lines that they can just shoot, and they stay there permanently, so you can go up and down, and also your other teammates can use them as well. So they're super handy. They're very fun. They do a lot of damage. The next is the scout, which they were blue. This one, her name is Bubblegum. She's very extra. Scouts have grappling hooks, which are different to zip lines because only the scout can use them, and they're just chaotic. They just run and jump and fly around, and they've got a big flare gun, and I die the most when I'm a scout. That's all I really know about scouts. I don't play scouts that often, but I also have a lot of fun when I'm a scout because I can just like zip line around. I don't know, zip line, grapple hook, whatever. It doesn't matter. And the last class is the engineer. This one, her name's Red, and the color of the engineer is red. Everything's very red, but the engineer can set up turrets that shoot for you, which is great and handy, and I appreciate that. You just like put it down and hope for the best. And the kind of like tool to help you move it is a giant platform gun. So you just like shoot this yellow blob, and it turns into like this big disc that you can walk on. So you can like throw them up on like the walls and stuff, and you can walk up them like a staircase, which is handy. But the best use for it is like throwing them up behind like things that you need to mine, and then the scout will grapple hook all the way up there and mine it for you, which is great. A good thing. Yeah, so that's the team. They're a lot of fun. I've already posted this drawing on my Reddit, and the reception has been nice, and I've enjoyed that because a lot of things mentioning female dwarves on the Deep Rock Galactic Reddit do not get favorably upvoted, and I'm really glad that people are being very nice, more or less. I mean, there's obviously the few people that are really obnoxious about it because, people are very precious about their video games, and people are very precious about their dwarves. So I'll talk a little bit about the drama, not that it's like anything major, but basically because like the character model is mostly male, and like you can customize your character a lot, which is one of the things that I love. You can just customize it, and you can make the character look however you want them to look, and I want mine to look more feminine, because there's nothing wrong with looking more masculine, but I wanna look more feminine when I'm a dwarf. But that's not an option, and that's okay. Video games, hard to make, so hard to make, and you can't just be like, hey, make them look more feminine, because like if I don't know how to do it, I'm not gonna try to make someone else do it. All right, that's ridiculous. But some people are they're so upset. There's like the three camps. They're like, oh, cute, I love your drawings, and I'm like, that's the one that makes my heart melt. I'm always super grateful that people enjoy my art. And then there's two, it's like, female dwarves should not exist. I've had that comment just like word for word more than once. Female dwarves should not exist. And I'm like, where? That's an aggressive standpoint. And then there's the one that's the most confusing to me. Like, I can ignore the people that are like, female dwarves should not exist, and I'm like, okay, you've got too many problems to try to figure out right now. But then it's like, female dwarves, sure, they exist, but they would not have a beard. And I'm like, excuse me? They're dwarves. What dwarf cannot grow a beard and isn't super insecure about it? Like, I don't care what your opinion is on women with beards. If I'm a dwarf, I want to have a beard because dwarves have beards, and I deserve a beard because it is my pride as a dwarf to have a beard. I don't know why I'm so upset about this. I just am. I think it's just because I've mostly been doing dwarf drawings lately, and I get these comments every single time I post a dwarf drawing. But anyway, hi, if you wanna see them, check my Reddit. Speaking of that, we're near the end of the video. Oh my god, I've been rambling so much. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to do the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, you know what they are. Links as always will be in the description down below, so please go check them out. Like I said, I've been posting all my dwarf drawings mostly on Reddit, but I've also been posting them on Instagram. But I post basically all of my art on Instagram. I post mostly fan art on Twitter and Reddit, but everything will always end up on Instagram eventually, probably, we'll see, maybe. So yeah, I hope you have a fantasmical Tuesday wherever you are in the world, and if it's not Tuesday when you're watching this, I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, and I'll see you all next time. Maybe it's next week, maybe it's not, we'll see. Anyway, goodbye. Oh my god, the sound in this video. Why is it so hot today? I'm having a time, guys. Bye. I really hope you enjoyed this video.